Hey everyone, and welcome back to the X-Ring. Apologize for my absence, but we've been really busy on the road shooting a lot of matches. We are here at the 2022 5th Annual Memorial 3-Gun here in Maxton, North Carolina. And I'm here with KB32, none other than, and I wanted to talk about retention holsters, level 2 holsters for 3-Gun. What are your thoughts on it?
Absolute necessity. Absolutely.
Okay. So I'm going to agree with John. Guys, if you're going to get into 3-Gun, you need to have a level 2 type holster. Now, I've been running, and one of the most common emails that I get is what type of holster am I using on my 2011s? Now, you guys know that I'm now shooting for Masterpiece Arms, and I am using the DS9. And so up until this time, I've been using a G-Code holster like this. And John, this is yours.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'd been talking to the guys at G-Code about making a holster more specific to a 2011 because I've always had to modify these because, especially if you're running a dot, that's just not going to work. But in your pistol, you've got an Atlas. Which Atlas is this?
That's the Titan. Now, that has the oversized safety on it.
Okay.
And by the way, guys, all these firearms have been checked and cleared, okay?
Yeah, absolutely. So this one has a full dust cover, no light rail or anything else. And in this G-Code, it works, but it's got some slop, got some play. Have you made any modifications to this?
Just to accommodate for the oversized safety level.
Okay, how about the magazine release? You had to do some honing in here?
Don't think so.
Okay. So I've been running one of these for about 3 years, and it works great. It's always worked great. But guys, if you think you can run a friction holster or friction retention in 3-Gun, you're going to be sadly mistaken, because what's going to happen is you're going to get on one of these stages with a bus or something like that, and it's going to take the pistol out of your holster. I know yesterday there were 2 people
Really?
DQ'd here at the event. They were ROs, and I know at the Microtech Pro-Am 2 weeks ago there were 2 people that got DQ'd.
Once the gun comes out of the holster, hits the ground, you're done. And the problem with the 2011 is it is a precision instrument. It's not like a Glock. It's primed and ready to go. Theoretically, you should have your safety on, but I've seen these things come out of the holster and roll, and you should see everybody will scramble to get the heck out of the way.
That's right.
Yeah.
So what I run is I still run the G-Code, the RTS wheel. Now they have a couple different options on this with leg straps and everything, but what makes the RTS wheel nice is you can adjust the angle of it, and it's really nice. Now most of the USPSA shooters are not going to probably be on board with the level 2, because as soon as the buzzer goes off, what are you doing? You're grabbing your pistol and you're going right to work. But in a 3-Gun event or a multi-gun event, you might have a long gun in your arm, so you're not going to be able to just keep that hand on it to keep it from coming out. So what I wanted to talk to you guys about is this new holster, and this was not sent to me for free. This was actually something that I had ordered through a company called Red Hill Tactical. And he had a 2011, because I was actually looking for a level 2 holster for an Alien. And he made one, and I asked him if he had one for a 2011. So this is the Masterpiece Arms. Guys, check this out. The friction retention on here, it's good enough. I'm not going to get crazy with it, but if I wanted to get crazy with it, I can do that, and it's not going to come out. This will fit every single 2011 that I own, okay? Whether it's the Akai, the Infinities, the DS9, any of the Atlas pistols. And John, this is your Atlas with a full dust cover.
Yeah.
And it fits in nicely, and you have the retention holster. So because I did find this such a great benefit, what I did was I reached out to the owner of Red Hill Tactical, and I said, if I'm going to do a video on this because I really like your product, what can you do for my viewers? And he said, just have them put X-Ring, capital X, lowercase ring in the coupon code, and it will give you 10% off your order. Guys, this is a very fast holster. The difference that I've noticed here is on the release, you just draw back with your thumb this way and it releases it, whereas the G-Code is pressing straight down.
Like that.
It's a very, very fast holster, and I just wanted to bring this to you. John, pleasure having you on the channel. Anything you want to add with regards to
okay,
holsters?
So I will say this, like for instance, today we were shooting from the airplane, sitting and coming up and drawing. So even still, I didn't have the bell closed. It is nice to have some friction on the holster.
Yeah, absolutely.
On there, just to hold it still, because then you have that confidence level. So this is great.
Yeah.
I would buy one of those.
And also, guys, if you're starting a stage where you're going to start pistol, you can go ahead and drop the hood. You're still going to have the friction retention. Now, it holds yours a little better, but you still have the friction retention like a regular draw. It's not going to slow you down. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. We're going to be finishing up this weekend here at Memorial, and then I'll be headed out to the Competition Dynamics out in Logan, New Mexico next week. They're getting ready to start shooting, so we'll talk to you soon. Guys, have a good one. Memorial
Start
3-gun.
over, start over.
What?
That sucked.
What?
That dude, you're just like slow as shit. It's just. All right, guys. KB32 here. Check it out.